What is going on, football fans? Huge news just dropped in the football world as the Seattle Seahawks traded Frank Clark, the defensive end who had a career year last year. He had 13 sacks, and they franchise tagged him going into this season. Now, my guess is they probably realize they see the writing on the wall. After signing Russell Wilson to an extension, they're not going to be able to keep Frank Clark after this year. Now, as a Giants fan, not too happy about this because this is a guy I thought we could have targeted in free agency next year. My guess is the Chiefs are going to work out an extension, especially after what they gave up. They gave up a first-round pick this year, a swap of third-round picks this year, and a second-round pick in next year's draft. So they gave up a lot. Now, granted, they are late picks. The Chiefs picked 29th as well. As they probably will be picking late next year as well. So it'll probably be a late second-round pick because the Chiefs have a very good team. And everybody knows the Chiefs needed to get a pass rusher. So from a Kansas City Chiefs perspective, they were probably looking at this like, you know what? If we stay pat, we're probably going to get a guy like a Ja'Kai Polite. Maybe if we get really lucky, we get a Clayton Farrell, but more than likely he won't drop there. Let's go out there and let's get a proven commodity in Frank Clark, one of the top 10 edge rushers in the sport. Clark came into the league more of a situational pass rusher, but he's really expanded his game throughout his career, and last year his career really took off. He's had, I think, 2 double-digit sack seasons. He's a really good pickup for the Chiefs, a team that lost Justin Houston and Dee Ford. Their 2 best players on their defense probably, or 2 of their better players. Their 2 best pass rushers, let's put it that way, on a defense that was already pretty weak. So they really needed to address the defense in this offseason and in this draft, and that's basically what they did here. They traded away a draft pick, but they went out and they got one of the best pass rushers who's still relatively young in Frank Clark. It's a good pickup. And to me, this signifies that the Seahawks are really in a rebuild mode. I expect them to use the 29th pick how I expected the Chiefs to use it now. I expect them to try to replace Frank Clark and maybe improve that secondary with their 21st overall selection. We'll see where it goes. But this could change the whole draft entirely. The Seahawks, who I had penciled in to probably be trying to improve their offensive line or the safety position at 21 overall, probably their primary focus now is going to be a pass rusher. And that's one less pass rusher that could potentially fall to the Giants at 37. Yeah, there you go. There you have it. Huge trade in the NFL. Frank Clark will be headed to the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that desperately needed to improve their defense. Well, they just got one of the best defensive ends in the sport. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a thumbs up. Cheers.